Hey guys, CQQP here, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining the history of Tower of Hell. This is the complete history, I guess. I missed a lot of details, so if you want to read more about it, I'll leave a link to the wiki down below. Now also, I've got a star code, so if you guys want to help support me, or help support anybody with that matter, please, if this is blank, just please write CQP, or you could write as a pixel, or you could write Squid, you could write anybody's star code, just please don't have it blank, we appreciate anybody who uses anybody's star code, so please do that. Anyway, we're going to continue on with the story. The story begins in June of 2018, right when the game was created. The owners at the time were named GoCrafter MSG, who is now known as Pixel Dev, and the co-owner, Kitty Cannon, who is now OpenToon. Back then, the lighting was absolutely terrible, and it's nothing like we have today. Here's a picture of what it used to look like. Also, around this time, there were only a few sections. Tower of Hell actually used to support R15 at this time. Now, moving forward to July of 2018, the Tower of Hell was just created, but it was not made public yet. Okay, it featured just 40 sections, and then was upgraded to 60, and then once again upgraded to 72. All of GeoXoro 15 sections were not added in the Tower of Hell, for some reason. Now, in August, all of Ket's sections were added, which included lily pads and unstable. Around this time, a lot of more sections were removed as well. There's not much happening in August, so we moved it all the way to September. In September, the Tower of Hell was finally released. Meta_Data was the first person to complete it when it had just 72 sections. His video remains the most popular Tower of Hell video of all time. R15 was also unsupported at this time, so R6 was forced. And more sections like Iron Blue, Spinner, Eternity, and Trust were also added around this time. Now moving all the way forward to December, Tower of Hell went from 100 sections to 180 to 128 sections. The stage they insert was nerfed heavily, as a lot of people claimed it was way too hard. And a lot more sections also got recolored, like Snake, which means their color was changed. This also may come as a surprise, but Volcano and Frightening Lightning were removed for having objects based on real life. It's a little bit confusing. Now in the new year of 2019, all the way in February, the stage Agent Returns was added, which is notorious for being one of the worst local stages in the game. Around this time, the lighting was changed from Legacy to Voxel lighting. Tower of Hell also exploded around this time as it hit over 100 million visits. In July, the updated Why Exceptional logo was added to the coins, floor, and roof. It used to look like this, and now it looks like the one we all know and love. I love this change. Way better logo in my opinion. Shifting to August, Pro Towers were added into the game. During this time there were only 10 stages for a Pro Tower, compared to a 12 stage Pro Tower we have now. I don't know why they added that, it was pretty weird, but whatever. In September, the Certified Beast badge was officially reset. This was the badge you would get if you completed the Tower of Hell. It now required recorded proof to be able to be obtained, since there were too many exploiters just teleporting to the top, and they would just get the badge, so, Also, around this time, hitboxes were changed. They now became static, which allows us to do shortcuts like this. Now, in December 2019, there was a massive Christmas update. Snow fell from the ceiling, and a snowman was added in the lobby, which gave you a hat, kind of like the one we have now. Also, halos and levels were introduced around this time. The only halo that was obtainable around this time was Red Halo, which you get from beating the Tower of Hell. Levels also became a feature around this time and had a completely different tree to what we had now. This was changed later on, which I'll explain a bit better in a bit. In January, badges were finally added, which included the new badge, Pro Badge, Mutated, and Secret. In February, levels were finally revamped due to people being able to make it to the top within a few jumps using upgraded coils or whatever. This caused a new skill tree to be added. Players could also earn the Maddox badge if they completed the skill tree. Gabe was also hired as a builder around this time and built 3 terrible sectioned, goofy, prop jump, and agent escapes. Just kidding, Gabe. Love your sections. Now moving on to March of 2020, the ladder was finally added because everybody complained climbing a few steps was too hard. Like, what? In my opinion, this was a good change. It taught a lot of new players how to ladder flick, created some cool ladder flicking transitions as you're seeing now. And Tower of Hell also added a wall block around this time, which absolutely sucks, except they did forget to add it on any of the new stages added, so yeah. As of now, they fixed it finally, and I hate them for it. Why? Please, just please let me wall hop. Now in April, on April Fool's Day, the Tower of Hell walls were completely gone, and it was changed to this abomination of a game. Like, what? In addition, 3 new mutators were added: bunny hop, checkpoints, and double coins, which can only be bought with Roblox. Once again, nothing major was added, so we'll move on to May. In this time, 4 new halos were added, which included the orange halo, which you needed all the secret stages to get, the teal halo, which you needed all the effects to get, the purple halo, which you needed all the badges to get, which was very hard to do at the time, and the blue halo, which you need to touch all stages for. This was the easiest halo to get around then. During this time, it was a giant scavenger hunt for that orange halo, where everybody tried to get as many secret stages as they could. Eventually, about a week later, Taravel staff decided to just remove the halos for being too easy to get, and there was a huge outrage. I miss the orange halo a lot, and I wish they did something similar again soon. In June, a new update arrived, which added memberships. Players could now get crowns and the member tag. Also, right after this was added, PixelDev added the command /free member, which allowed players to get 2 days of membership for completely free. Very nice of him. Members also had a discount on almost all gears and the new mutators, which were also added. Pride Chow was also added in a celebration of Pride Month. July rolled around and a new bug existed. This led to one of the biggest Tower of Hell ban waves in history. Almost everybody was banned from frog jumping to the top. Players caught of doing this would receive a 1-week ban from Tower of Hell. Sad to say I was one of them. In August, another 3 mutators were introduced: Extra Time, which was my favourite, Double Jump, and Invisibility. Pride Trail was also made unobtainable at this time, making it currently the rarest trail in the game. The legendary box rarity was also changed, and Red Heli became unobtainable. This was really all that happened, so moving on to September. September rolled around and Taravel finally got their own soundtrack. Created and composed by Evan Bear, we no longer had to listen to Kevin MacLeod's Shiny Tech on repeat. Amazing change. Nothing new really happened in October, so we'll move all the way to November. The blue halo was finally added back, and this time it needs to be bought with Robux from crates, which had a 1 in 400 drop rate. Each crate costs around 30 Robux, so it take on average 12,000 Robux just to get. Obviously people hate this update a lot, but at least we get some cool cosmetics out of it. And we also got a bomb out of it, so why wouldn't you be happy? Moving on to present day Taravel, and looking back, a lot has really changed. Right now there is currently 25 sections being added. So far we've got 6. The winter update is back as well, which is also amazing. And the snowman's here. Like, how cool is that? The snowman. He gives you a free hat if you touch him. Well, that sounds Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to research and make. This took me a very long time to write the script for. We'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to read it or whatever. I don't know what you want to do with it. Once again, all this information was from the wiki, so if you want to check it out or just read some of it, I'll leave a link down below.
Butterflies in my chest whenever you are